Hello, everybody. It's Dr. H here. Well, here, I'm not there, I'm here, but I'm still ready to talk to you about Thursday's math assignment informative. Also, iReady. It's the same for us today. So the first thing I want to do is say, if you don't have a pencil and paper ready, pause this video and go grab it. I'll wait. Okay, so you either had your pencil and paper ready or you went and got it in your bag. The next thing I want to say is that even though there are 4 pages, there's only 15 problems. We did not assign you all 4 pages. Third, what I want to say is ignore all the instructions on these pages. Don't estimate and circle. There's nothing here on this page 11. Don't check each answer by multiplying the divisor by the quotient. And here, do not estimate and then just solve the ones you circled. Instead, this is what I want you to do. You have been given 3 problems on this page. The first thing we want you to do is estimate what you think the product is going to be. And the next thing we want you to do is solve it. If you're solving and your estimation are the same, you didn't estimate. Okay? They should be different. They should probably be within 1,000 of each other because we are working with very large numbers here. But if not, do not worry about it. We'll just keep practicing our estimation skills. For page 12 here, your teachers solved 3 of your problems for you. However, we don't know if we're right or wrong, so you have to solve them to tell us if we got our answers right or we got our answers wrong. So obviously, if we got them right, answer true. If we got our answers wrong, answer false. Finally, the same as you did on the top page, we want you to first estimate the quotient, and then we want you to solve for the quotient. These should be smaller numbers because we're dividing. As we divide, our numbers get smaller. And so they should not be 1,000 off. If you're probably more than about 10 off, we might need to look at your estimation skills. But again, we're just going to keep practicing. All right. So hopefully you have the assignment instructions ready to go. If not, pause it. You're at about 3 minutes. Listen to the beginning again. And now we're going to solve a couple of problems together, not the ones you were assigned. Okay, so if I bring this here, I'm going to bring down this brush tool and I'm going to look at number 1. And the first thing I'm going to do is write the problem right here because I want to remember what it is. And I'm multiplying. And you notice that I've left plenty of space up top for regrouping. The next thing I'm going to do is remember my rule. And my rule was 1 through 4, the number stays. 5 through 9, the number raises. Okay, that was Ezra's reminder. That was how he remembered it, and it's a great way to remember it. So if I look at this 2 here, I see it's below 4, so I'm going to keep it at 130. Here, my number is 4. That's still below 5, so I'm going to say we're going to multiply by 30 for our estimation. Now, I don't know about you, but I am much better at multiplying by tens than I am by 30. So if I say 130 times 10 3 times, I know that what I've done, and let's see if I can erase this real fast. It probably is going to take a minute. I know that what I've done is I've gotten 1,300 3 different times. So if I come back here, I know the answer to this top one is 1,300. The answer to the bottom one is 1,300. And the answer to the third one is 1,300, right? 1, 2, 3. And then that's a 0. For solving it, we're adding. So 0 all the way down is 0. 0 all the way down again is 0. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So my estimate is that this is somewhere going to be around 1,000, close to 3,900. Now, the 2 and the 4, we went with smaller numbers. And so because we went with smaller numbers, 130 versus 132, and 10 versus 14 or 34, we know that this number is going to be smaller. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at solving that problem. First, remember that what you do is you multiply each of the top numbers, the numbers in the top row, by first the number in the ones place, and then the number in the tens place. Okay, so 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm going to write 1, 2 for 12. We regrouped the tens, the 1. And then 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now, because this is in the tens place, I'm putting a 0 here. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 3 is 3. Now I'm going to add them together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 5 plus 9 is 14. I regrouped the 1. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. So 3,900 or 3,900 versus 4,488. That's within 1,000 of each other. So I'm feeling pretty good about my estimation. We knew it would be smaller. It is smaller. So we did a great job. All right, so let me go ahead and hit new here. I don't want to save that. And we're going to go look at a division problem, okay? Let me reduce that. And let's look at number 1 together. Okay, so number 1 is 540 divided by 12. Now for me, since this number is already a 0, I don't need to reduce it or round it. What I would do is round the 12. And 1 through 4 stays. 5 through 9 you raise. So this is a 2, so I would actually make it a 10. So now if I'm looking at that, 540 divided by 10, I know my answer is 54. Okay, so let's see if what our actual answer is close to 54. All right, so does 12 go into 5? No, it does not. Does 12 go into 54? Well, yes, it does. I know if I count by 12s, I've got 12, 24, 36, 48, and then 60. So I'm going to use this number and put a 4 here. We know it was 48. When I do subtracting, I get 14 minus 8 is 6. And then this became a 4, so that is a 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. I'm going to bring down my 0. And my new division problem is now 12 goes into 60. I know that that was 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5 plus the 1 from regrouping. When I subtract, I get nothing. So my answer is 45. So here is 45 close to 54. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's within 10. We knew it would be a smaller number because we we rounded down from 12 to 10. So we've got our answer. So hopefully that reminded you how to do your basic multiplication and division and rounding for estimation. Again, if you need support, just email me, Dojo me, Google Classroom me, and I will be glad to help you out. I'm around my computer from 9 to 1, except for tomorrow. I'll be checking it regularly, but I'm going to be doing computer passing out at the school. All right, you guys have a great afternoon or morning wherever you are in your day.